Good afternoon and salam, Ibu Pertiwiku. United Kingdom's Prime Minister Theresa May said yesterday that Britain would be in uncharted territory if a Brexit deal is rejected by Parliament later this month, despite little sign that she has won over sceptical lawmakers. Britain is due to leave the European Union on March 29, but May's inability so far to get her deal for a managed exit through Parliament has alarmed business leaders and investors who fear the country is heading for a damaging no-deal Brexit. May said the vote in Parliament would be around January 15, as expected, contrary to reports she could delay it as she has already delayed the vote once in December. Describing what would happen if she was defeated, May told the BBC that Britain would be in uncharted territory. However, she could not say exactly what will happen in terms of the reaction she'll see in Parliament.
If the deal is not voted on as this vote that's coming up, then actually we're going to be in uncharted territory. I don't think anybody can say exactly what will happen in terms of the reaction we'll see in Parliament.
You could.
Because well, if I can just go back to what I was going to do, which is setting out what we have in the House of Commons. What we have in the House of Commons is a Labour leadership and Labour Party that is playing politics with this, that is opposing any deal in order to create the greatest chaos that they can. We've got people who are promoting a second referendum in order to stop Brexit, and we've got people who want to see their perfect Brexit. And I would say, don't let the search for the perfect become the enemy of the good, because the danger there is actually we end up with no Brexit at all.
Amid the uncertainty over Britain's next steps, which range from living without a deal to not living at all, a poll showed more Britons want to remain a member of the European Union than leave, and voters want to make the final decisions themselves. The Taliban will not attend planned peace talks with the United States in Saudi Arabia this month and want to shift the venue to Qatar. Taliban officials said yesterday, seeking to fend off Riyadh's push to include the Afghan government in talks. The upcoming negotiations, the fourth in a series aimed at ending the 17-year war in Afghanistan, are scheduled between the leaders of the Taliban and U.S. Special Envoy Zalmay Khalilzad to discuss the withdrawal of foreign forces and a possible ceasefire in 2019. Leaders of the extreme Islamic militant group have rejected the Kabul government's offer for direct talks, despite growing international pressure in favor of the Western-backed Afghan government having a seat at the table. He said the leaders of Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates wanted them to definitely meet the Afghan government delegation, which they could not afford to do now. Taliban spokesman Zabihullah Mujahid confirmed the group has decided to cancel the meeting in Saudi Arabia, but did not provide information about a new meeting venue. The death toll from a storm that devastated the Philippines shortly after Christmas rose to 126, adding landslides caused by torrential rain were the top cause. The storm hit central and eastern Philippines islands on December 29 and caused massive flooding and landslides. More than 100 people died in the mountainous Bicol region southeast of Manila. According to civil defense officials, the Bicol region is often hit by deadly typhoons. However, many people failed to take necessary precaution because the storm was not strong enough to be rated as a typhoon under the government's storm alert system. The death toll was likely to climb further, with 26 people still missing. According to the National Disaster Agency, more than 152,000 people were displaced by the storm and 75 were injured. And that's all for me. I'm Yume Sereni for TV Sarawak. Anytime, anywhere.